Aussie's amazing adventure, from village puppy to circus dog. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and blooming meadows, lived a dog named Annie. Annie was an Australian shepherd, known for her striking blue eyes and her soft, multicolored fur that shimmered in the sunlight. But Annie was no ordinary dog. She harbored a grand dream. Ever since she was a puppy, she had aspired to perform in a circus, dazzling audiences with her agility and tricks. Annie's backyard was her stage. Every day, she would set up obstacles using broomsticks and old tires, pretending they were part of a grand circus act. She watched videos of circus performances, her eyes wide with wonder, imagining herself in the spotlight, executing flawless flips, jumps, and balancing acts. But reality often fell short of her dreams. She stumbled over the broomsticks, tripped over the tires, and her flips often ended in a less than graceful heap on the ground. One sunny afternoon, after a particularly grueling practice session, Annie sat down, her tail drooping and her ears flattened against her head. "Maybe I'm just not cut out for this," she sighed, feeling the weight of discouragement. Just then, Max, her best friend and a wise old barn cat with fur the color of autumn leaves, sauntered over. Max had always been a source of wisdom and comfort for Annie. He sat beside her, his eyes reflecting the golden afternoon sun. "Why the long face, Annie?" Max asked, his voice a soothing purr. "I keep practicing and practicing, but I just can't seem to get my tricks right. I'll never be as good as the real circus performers," Annie replied, tears welling up in her eyes. Max gave her a gentle nudge. "Annie, every great performer started where you are now. They all faced challenges and made mistakes, but they kept going because they believed in their dreams. You have something special inside you, Annie. Don't give up. Keep practicing and you'll get there." Max's words were like a balm to Annie's troubled heart. She realized that the path to her dream would not be easy, but it was the journey that mattered as much as the destination. With renewed determination, she resumed her training, her heart buoyed by Max's encouragement. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Annie trained tirelessly, learning from each mistake and celebrating every small victory. She became more agile, her flips more precise, her jumps higher. Her backyard performances started attracting the attention of the village children, who would gather to watch and cheer her on. One bright and sunny morning, the village was abuzz with excitement. A traveling circus had arrived, setting up colorful tents and filling the air with lively music and the tantalizing smell of popcorn. Annie's heart raced with anticipation. She knew this was her chance to prove herself. As she approached the entrance of the circus, she felt a flutter of nerves. But she remembered Max's wise words and took a deep breath. Gathering all her courage, she stepped into the clearing in front of the big tent, where a crowd had already gathered. "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a special treat for you today," the ringmaster announced, his voice booming. "Introducing Annie, the aspiring circus dog." Annie's heart pounded as she stepped forward. She began her performance with a series of jumps, her movements graceful and fluid. She leaped through hoops, balanced on her hind legs, and executed flawless flips. The crowd watched in awe, their applause growing louder with each trick. When she finished, the audience erupted into cheers and applause. Annie's heart swelled with pride. Among the crowd, she spotted the circus performers, their faces lit up with admiration. The ringmaster approached her, his eyes twinkling with delight. "Young lady, you have a remarkable talent," he said warmly. "How would you like to join our circus?" Tears of joy filled Annie's eyes. "Yes, I would love to," she exclaimed. From that day on, Annie traveled with the circus, performing in front of delighted audiences across the country. She became a star, her dream fulfilled, inspiring other animals and even humans to pursue their dreams, no matter how challenging they might seem. Every night under the big top, as the spotlight shone on her, Annie remembered Max's wise words and the journey that brought her here. And she knew that with perseverance, belief in oneself, and the support of good friends, anything was possible.